leave a comment and you can try to win one of these Keep On Tractor and decals. We'll do a drawing. We'll do 3 of them. All right, guys. Well, I'm doing what you told me to do, so everybody should be happy about that. We're still on snowblower fix-it project, I guess is what we're going to call this, right? Snowblower fix-it project. Still have not figured out exactly what the issue is with the uneven wear blade on the snowblower. Still going with my theory that the torque from the snowblower is making all of the difference, and it appears that after last video, a lot of you guys are starting to believe that that's probably the case too, because we've eliminated a few of the theories as far as contour driveways, or which way do I blow snow all the time, or is my driveway level, is my tire pressure even. We've eliminated a few of those things. So what I'm doing right now is I took the side shoes off, the side skid shoes, and I've elongated the hole so they are adjustable, because before this they were not adjustable. These are just homemade side shoes from the UHMW poly stuff, little leftover stuff that I had. So I got one done, let's do another. Got to square this up to me here so I can see what I'm doing. Hey, you guys ever tried dried pineapple, by the way? This stuff, oh my goodness. It's like sugar. It basically is. What do we got here? 31 grams of sugar in a serving, which is 37 pieces. 37 pieces. You get 31 grams of sugar. No way. This is how big a piece is. Look at this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty small. It was almost an entire gram in every one of those pieces. No wonder it's so good. I gotta go put this away. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good enough. Kind of a messy job. Getting warm in the garage finally. Hopefully this will work, because I'm working with one of the most friction resistant materials known to man. So I'm hoping that they don't slide up and down when they're just held in there with a couple nuts and washers. All right, good enough. Like my dad would say, good enough for a town this big. And this is a pretty small town, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So here's what we got up close. Okay, skid shoes that are now slidable, and they are identical to the thousandths of an inch, or close. And we got some hardware here. The hardware I'm using here, guys, is it's just grade 5 bolts. That's all it is. So, yeah. Where's the one here? Is this the one? Yep, this is the one. See this one? It's got a little bit of it's a little bit worn off on the side. It's because I get to the edge of curbs and stuff, and well, that's what happens. Is that the only one? Oh no, this one's worse. I thought this one was bad. Okay, I mean, it's not terrible. I'm still going to use it, but come on. There we go. Wow. Wow, is that really worn? Get you guys a good visual. I don't know. Crazy. It's worn a lot on that side. Even to the point where, look at this grade 8 bolt was rubbing on the surface. There. Come out of there, you. Wow. Oh, get that out of there. Look at that washer. Oh, goodness sakes. Sure is funny the way it wears. But some of the theories are interesting. Now, a lot of you are saying that maybe I'm using the right-hand side of the snowblower more often than the left, and that might be the case. It very could well likely be the case. And it's possible. I'll have to be more aware of what I'm doing next time. But I think really what the case is the torque. The impeller spinning clockwise is causing the snowblower to tilt this direction. And that is causing that edge to have more force on the ground. Another thing that you guys were wondering about, and I'm kind of wondering and curious about this as well, is if this bottom edge might be bent, like physically bent. Because if you look under here, you can see where it's kind of bowed between where the bolts would be. And that's because I think this is a double layer. Yeah, it is. This is a double layer that comes down and is welded together down here. Now look at, you can see it's a double layer. I don't like how they did that. That should be one solid piece, but let's take some measurements. Let's do this. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because I know this top edge is straight, so we're going to use this top edge as our control, right? So if we look here, we get about 19 3/4 inches from the bottom edge of that to the top edge of that. So we're going to take a few more measurements. Yeah, see, okay. Now this is, maybe it is a little bent. Here we go, 19 7/8 there. That's the middle. Almost at 20 right there. Well, that's different. Okay. Let's check this far edge. This should be 19 3/4. Yep, because this is the edge. This side shouldn't bend. So that's the same as the other side. If we go to here, we're at about 19 7/8. In the middle again, let's check this middle. The middle is just about 20. Wow. Well, if that's the case, how come the middle isn't wearing more? Well, this edge is about 20 as well, isn't it? If I go to that spot, okay. We're going to try to straighten that. I got just a straightening tool for it. The Knipex pliers. Love them because you can put so much force here and really straighten some stuff. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to squeeze this down. So we're going to open this just another notch. There. And then we're going to physically bend that up. I don't know if that's helping. See if we can get this one up. Well, I could feel it bend. Yeah, this is one you don't want to slip on here. All right. So we were about 20 at this spot. Now we're a little less than 20, about 19 and 7/8. And again, what it should be at 19 3/4. And what are we at in the middle? Just a hair under 20. So, goodness. Man, this is not easy to bend. Holy cow. So the theory was, you guys had thought that maybe I had hit something at one point, which could very well be the case. I very well could have hit something many times. Under 20. See, the middle was at 20. Now it's a little bit hair under 20. I'm bending it, but not much. The next step to do a little testing is going to be this. I'm going to flip it over. We're going to start with a fresh edge. Okay, it'll be even all the way across. And then we're going to lower that skid shoe so it is also even with the bottom edge. Or actually, I'm going to lower it just probably maybe a 1/4 inch lower than the edge itself. And I'm also going to lower that skid shoe. Okay, so that means it might be a while before we notice this bottom edge to wear, and I don't know if we're going to have enough winter left, to be honest with you. It's snowing right now, and I'm hoping that I get to plow snow in the morning. And then I know it's going to snow again in a couple of days after that. At least it's supposed to. We're supposed to get like 5 inches of snow. At one point they were saying 10 inches, and you know how the weather guys are. So yeah, now we're down to 4 or 5 if we're lucky. So I know that I'm probably going to plow snow at least 2 more times, and I'll try to do as many driveways and I'll try to plow as much snow as I possibly can during those at least 2 more times, and we'll see what happens. This is just one of those things we're going to have to come back to. It just is. So I'm going to reinstall this. You guys can see what it looks like and double check, inspect my work, make sure I'm doing a good job. And that'll be that. So stay tuned. Here we go. And we'll put this all back together. Slide the bolt in from the back. A washer, a lock washer, and a nut. I really want this to work because I really have enjoyed using this poly edge more so than I have a steel edge. It's just, and the biggest reason is because when you use a steel edge on concrete, you start to scratch the concrete. And I'm not so picky about my driveway. I don't really care what my driveway looks like. It doesn't really matter. But I've got some neighbors that probably don't really care, but they don't want to have scratched up driveways if we can prevent that. Okay, I want to be able to provide them there. I want to be able to provide them with a nice clean driveway without a whole bunch of scratches on it in the summertime, because I've noticed that when you use a steel edge on a driveway, on a concrete driveway, it leaves all those little pieces of metal shavings behind, and those just turn to rusty spots on the driveway. So I want to avoid that. All right, I need to get an extra bolt because I can't reuse this one. See this? Maybe I can. Can I? I don't know. I bet I can. Why not? Let's reuse it. Let's reuse it. It's good enough for what it's for. Okay. Okay, brand new fresh cutting edge. We have, look at that, 1 inch of wear, right? Not a whole lot of difference from where it was to begin with. It just didn't wear much. And over here, exactly 1 inch of wear. Okay, so, and we'll check the middle too. I suppose we should. Over here at the middle, get in there. 1 inch, okay? All right, so now we have a fresh cutting edge and we can start from scratch and kind of watch this as it goes along. I can't believe that this whole cutting edge thing has has created content for YouTube. I never thought, I guess I should say, I never thought that as a YouTuber, I never thought that I would be talking so much about a cutting edge for a snowblower as I am in these past few videos. It's just kind of been crazy. And I really, really do appreciate all the help in the comments that you guys have been giving me, because that we're on to something. We're going to find a solution, right? Like I said, we've eliminated a few things. We've looked at a few things. You know, like today, I checked to see if this had bent at all. And it had, but just not where we thought it would bend. And you can see that, I don't know. I don't like how this comes together. I really need to reinforce this. I mean, look at this gap here, right? See this gap? And it's because there's double layers. It's a double layer. Can you see that? It's a double layer and it's been welded together. I really don't like that. If I had some metal fabricating skills, I would cut all that out of there and redo it, but I am not that talented yet. I would like to be. I'm just not yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lower the snowblower right on its fresh new cutting edge. And actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a spacer underneath this cutting edge, a little wood shim, and then I'm going to lower the side shoes because I want the spacer to be just about a 1/4 inch. I want the side shoes to be about a 1/4 inch lower than the cutting edge. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna get those really tight because I don't want them sliding around. We're dealing with one of the most world's anti-friction materials. We really don't want it sliding. Give this one a couple extra grunts. There. I hope that holds it in place. Do the other side. And we'll be done. There. We are set up for the next snowstorm. If you guys have stuck around now, this would be the 3rd snowblower cutting edge video that I've put out. And if you've stuck around for all 3 of those, wow. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment and you can try to win one of these Keep On Tractor and decals. We'll do a drawing. We'll do 3 of them. And we'll do that within the next video or 2 or in a week or so. You'll keep watching. Like I said, if you've watched this, you're loyal enough to watch some future videos to see if you've won, right? I think we're all set to go. We got the cutting edge up above the ground. We got the side shoes all the way down on the ground. And it's a fresh cutting edge. It should work. So bring on the snow. The only thing left to do now is to spray some car wax into the snowblower and then it'll be all set for that wet, heavy, sticky snow that we usually get in March. So I better take these lights out before I start spraying the wax. So, and you guys, I really appreciate you sticking around. Thanks so much for that. Until next time, everybody, keep on tractoring, and God bless.